Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, please do not forget to like and subscribe, and please try to start the video from the beginning so it will make more sense to you. And I hope I get lucky this time. This is the third time I'm trying to make this video, and the video I want to make is about identifying elements on the Flutter app. Flutter applications are not identified using the traditional elements like resource ID, accessibility ID, expert, and the likes. They are actually identified by tooltips, by type, by text, and value keys, then some other ones. But those four are the popular ones that I know, and not to say that there ain't more, but those are the ones that I know and use. So without further ado, let's start. So let's debug the. I can tell you how I got here. There are two ways you can get. There are several ways you can get here. You can come through run, start debugging, or you pick one of the files, particularly the main.dat file, and you start running your debug on it. But because I've done it so many times, so I will use this option here to debug. So instead of just picking anything here, I would pick the configuration as dat and Flutter. So that way it would pick the emulator which has already been launched. Either you've launched an emulator or you've launched a simulator. So you can pick one of them. So I will, this is dat and Flutter here. Let me just go back a bit and now. So go to dat and Flutter. Then I'll pick the emulator. And once I've picked the emulator, I can begin debug. So it will launch a debug app in the emulator, and once it has successfully launched, let me show you what is going on in the debug console. So I'll open my terminal, then click on the debug console so you can see what is going on. And once it is done installing, we can begin to identify the element. Yes, let's see. Oh, it's all done. So we just click on the Flutter inspector icon, and let's make some space. Let's make some space for it so we can see the whole thing. So with this done, we just need to select the widget mode. And what the widget mode will allow us to do is come here. Once we click on a button, we can see what the button is about inside the code. And you see, it shows the layout of the button and also show the code where the button is. So what we clicked is a container, and inside the container there is a text called get text. So we can identify the get started. There is a text called get started. So we can identify the button by its text called get started. So that is one way to identify. So the next thing we want to identify now is a form field where we can type something. So I would deselect this and open this again and click on get started. Then I would now go back into the code, then select this again and come back here and click the search button. So what does that give us? The search button gives us a type. So we have a text form field type, so which means you can identify this field using a text form. So this way so these are the ways you just keep identifying elements, either by one of those four parameters I said would probably be there, so you can use. So in some cases it might not be there, so you use other types. So you can Google all other types of element identifiers in Flutter. So with this, I believe I've been able to show you how the Flutter inspector works. So please do not forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.